Okay, Monday, 7th of April, 2025. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Money Monday, Bitcoin and everything else. Why you don't always want the price of Bitcoin to go up. Now, first of all, is that classic meme of, buy the dip. And that's been a meme for at least, 2016 at least. Same with the HODL for a long time. So as a practical matter, if price is what you pay, value is what you get, which I discussed in other videos in the past. You don't want the price of Bitcoin to go up because it means that Satoshis are on discount. Yeah, they're selling, they're on sale, a flash sale, a crash sale. Wow, meaning it's cheap. So really, when you really get the market, you win either way. Win when it goes up, win when it goes down. Purchasing power increases, or you can buy more Satoshis, or even sell more fiat and acquire more Satoshis. That's one way of looking at it. So in some scenarios, you want the price to go down when there's a dip, colloquially referred to as a dip, in order to get more Bitcoin. Very nice. However, we can go one step further and be a little more nuanced, a little more meta. There was this great tweet that I saw few years ago, I really couldn't tell you, that said that the price of Bitcoin is humans or people's understanding of the financial system. Very nice. So as it goes up, it means that more people are understanding everything around us. Very nice, that's good. But that also can result in the situation, let's say, getting worse, the things deteriorating more so, i.e. people can recognize that disaster. They can recognize the faults, the problems, the cracks in the system, which is good in terms of knowledge and empowerment and knowing what to do. But you see, as the situation gets worse, the wheels, I always imagine, the wheels fall off the cart, so to speak. As the situation gets worse, there's going to be a flight to quality. Interesting old phrase there from Larry Fink. The flight to quality is in risk off assets, taking risk off the table and being more defensive, i.e. BTC, i.e. Bitcoin. So as you see the situation in the world getting worse, inflation, for example, money printing, whatever, uncertainty, and you name it, the prices are going to go up. People see it as a risk-off asset for security, a safe haven, so to speak. What does that mean? That means that the situation is deteriorating out there, really. So you could then say, well, that's interesting. That could mean then that it's a barometer. The price is a barometer for global financial health, for example. Really, it's a put. You're going long on your future, as in you're storing your purchasing power, your time, in an abstracted form. I did a video about this as well. But also, it's a short against the system going, or it's really covered. It's a covered call really against the system going bad. Meaning that the worse the system gets, things falling apart, so to speak, the higher it's going to go. It's very bittersweet. You'd see $1 million a Bitcoin, but a bag of coffee is going to cost you $50. A Big Mac will cost you $30. Things like that. It's all relative. What matters in that regard, to go one step further, even more nuanced, is the percentage gains. If this increases, 10,000 times, but the price of whatever just doubles, that disproportional percentage increase is good. So it appears relative. Everything adds a zero at the end, but one adds 3 zeros, other one just adds 1 0. See what I mean? So it's relative and it depends on the price. That's interesting. So you kind of want the price to go up in terms of purchasing power, in terms of liquidity. Very nice. The headlines, all-time high, amazing, great. But at the same time, you want it to stay low so you can acquire more. Fair enough. But also recognize that out there, the system, things are slowly falling apart. Things are changing. It's uncertainty, chaos, volatility, you name it. Remember, there's a difference between risk and volatility. I did a video about this as well, actually. But that sort of understanding, the higher the price goes, it's a symptom of the wheels falling off the cart, things falling apart, more chaos, more uncertainty, more money printing, you name it, more inflation, you name it. It's indicative. That's powerful. And as that happens in general, And as more people recognize it, they have a deeper understanding and recognizing the problems, and thus they recognize the solution. What's going to happen? You know what's going to happen. Up and to the right, well, something's going to have to bite. So yes, so that's an interesting nuance, an interesting way of looking at it. And as I said earlier, to go even deeper, a more Zen approach to it would be, no matter what happens in the market, you win. As I said earlier, the higher the price goes, your purchasing power increases fundamentally. That's amazing. That's powerful. That's nice. More options in life. And the lower it goes, the cheaper it is to buy. Because I did a video about this as well. He with the longest time horizon wins. I.e., go on to a Bitcoin standard. I did a video about that as well, actually. The unexpected benefits of being on a Bitcoin standard. Thinking long term. It's powerful. Powerful stuff. And I know, I did a video about this as well, actually. Back in July, there was another dip as well. Yeah, I remember I was in London, I recorded a video. These dips come, I did a video about this as well, actually. These dips come and go. They come and go here and there and here. Very nice. You know, Omega's going up, Omega's going down, left, right, sideways, you name it. He with the longest time horizon wins. The fear today is forgotten tomorrow. The fear today is forgotten tomorrow. Tomorrow, next week, next month, you name it. People are fickle. So the market does whatever it wants to do. It'll do whatever it wants to do on a Monday or a Tuesday, Wednesday, you name it. Just move on. Focus on your craft and move on. And over time, the longer your time horizon, the more patient you are, the better. Powerful stuff. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.